Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of the Train Hard, Recover Smart podcast. I'm trying to get back on track here. I just got a lot of things going on. I'm really hoping that by mid-May, I'm back to doing weekly episodes and getting back to doing my blog and getting back to regular social media posts mid-May. That's what the goal is. So stay tuned, follow me on my social media. Like I said, I'm trying to get back on track. But let's get into today's episode. So today we're going to dive into a story that teaches us about value, perspective, determination, and knowing when to let go. So let me tell you this story. I mean, we've all heard different variations of the story, but I'm going to share this variation and then I'm going to tell you how it applies to the Train Hard, Recover Smart podcast. Okay. So let me share with you a tale about a father and his daughter. The father had an old car that had been sitting in the garage for years. It was a relic of memories, a vehicle that held stories of adventures past, but it had grown rusty, worn out, and seemed to have lost its former glory. One day, the father decided it was time to let go of the car. So he tasked his daughter with taking the car to three different places: a mechanic, a car dealership, and a collector. He wanted to determine the value of his old car, not just monetary terms, but also in sentimental value. The daughter, initially hesitant, took on the challenge. First, she drove the car to the mechanic. After a thorough inspection, the mechanic told her the car needed a lot of work. It would cost a hefty sum to restore it to its former, to restore the car to its former condition. Undeterred, the daughter headed to the dealership. The salesperson took one look at the car, offered a minimal price. It seemed the dealership saw no value in the car beyond its scrap metal. Finally, the daughter visited a car collector. As they walked around the car, the collector pointed out its unique features, its history, and its potential. He saw value where others saw only rust and decay. He offered a price that surprised the daughter, reflecting not just the car's physical condition, but also its story. Now, you might be wondering, what does this story have to do with fitness and mindset? Well, consider this. Just like the old car, our bodies go through wear and tear. We face challenges, setbacks, and moments where we feel rusty and worn out. But it's during these times that we must remember to assess our value from different perspectives. When we hit a plateau in our fitness journey, it's easy to feel discouraged. We may feel like the dealership, offering ourselves minimal value and seeing only the surface level flaws. But what if we approach our journey like the collector? What if we look beyond the physical imperfections and recognize the stories of resilience, perseverance, and determination that lie within us? What if we saw the potential for growth and improvement, even in the face of adversity? Just like the collector saw in the value of the old car's history, we must learn to see the value in our own journey. Every setback, every challenge, every moment of struggle adds depth to our story. It's what makes us unique, what makes us resilient, and what ultimately drives us forward. So the next time you feel like you're stuck in the garage, remember the story of the old car and the daughter who saw its value. You know, again, it just goes back to it. I mean, we've all been down this road where we focus so much on the destination that we don't reward ourselves on the small victories that we accomplish on the way during, along the way. Um, you know, so again, we have to recognize everything along our journeys. You know, we have to embrace the journey, and recognize everything that we go through to get there. It doesn't have, again, nothing happens overnight. You have to put in the work, consistency, every day, all the time. Keep putting in the work. You know, just as the daughter gained insight from each perspective of the old car, so too can we benefit from the holistic approach to fitness and mindset. By combining the insights of the mechanic, the dealership, and the collector, we gain a comprehensive understanding of our worth and potential, you know? And really, you have to look at it in those different ways. I find taking this story and applying it to fitness and wellness, it's not that far of a stretch. Um, it's really, again, it's really easy to do. I'm just looking over some notes here. You know, again, if you look at us as as the old car, the body needs regular maintenance. We need to invest time and effort into proper nutrition and rest and exercise to keep ourselves in peak condition. Just like the mechanic emphasized the importance of caring for every part of the, how he emphasized, it's going to take a lot of work to restore it. Where if we just worked on maintaining it, it wouldn't be too bad. So we need a good holistic approach to health and fitness. The dealership's just going to look at what we look like on the outside. So you got to take pride in the way you look, you know, and take pride in your appearance and our achievements can significantly boost your confidence in your self-worth. Self-worth. I can talk today, you know. And then the car collector. Every setback, every triumph, every scar tells a story. I got a ton of those. Embracing our past, embracing our flaws and celebrating our strengths can add immeasurable value to our lives. Okay. So that kind of wraps up today's episode. So again, just when you get stuck again, just remember the story that I started today off with about the old car and taking it to the 3 different places. You know, don't look at yourself like the car dealership. You know, I would say, look at yourself like the collector looked at the car. You know, look at the story, look at the history, look at the potential. Those are the things that add value to you. Okay. So till next time, keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, keep training hard, recover smart. And as always, be better than you were yesterday.